Good afternoon, class. My name is Galdencio Garcia. My partner Andrew and I will be presenting the topic of women's and men's responses to relationship challenges. My partner Andrew and I surveyed a diverse population, which statements included: men's handle issues aggressively, women's handle relationship issues emotionally, women rely on friends, family, and others when resolving relationship issues. Men seek help from others when dealing with relationship problems. Men avoid relationship issues. Women communicate better than men. Men communicate better than women in relationships. Those were the questions we surveyed. Our results are that men agree that men handle relationships issues aggressively, while women disagree with this statement. Men strongly agree that women rely on friends, family, and others when resolving a relationship issue. Women also agree with this statement. Women and men disagree that women handle relationship issues emotionally. Men seek help from others while dealing with a relationship issue. Women also agree. Women and men disagree with the statement that men avoid relationship issues. Women agree that women communicate better than men in a relationship. Meanwhile, men disagree with this statement. Men disagree that men communicate better than women in relationships, while women agree with this statement. Here's Andrew interviewing one of our respondents.
Tell me your name.
Albert Cerna.
And we're conducting a survey about how men and women respond to relationship challenges differently.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me your thoughts around that?
Well, first of all, I think I have a different perspective than other people, or straight people, I should say, because I'm in a gay relationship, and I see straight men and women interact in different ways than they see each other. I tend to see that women are more emotional on the outside, but men tend to be more emotional behind closed doors. For example, women will openly be upset and reach out to friends and that kind of stuff if they experience a breakup, where men will just kind of try and be really sly about it, like, hey, let's go hang out, and then you go and you have a couple beers and they're crying about it. So, but I also think that stems from a societal issue of masculinity. Men are supposed to be emotionless, and showing emotion is supposed to be weak and feminized. So I think that's the big issue there. Yeah.
It's just, there's all this pressure, you know? And sometimes it feels like it's right up on me, and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And I don't know if it's gonna stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever gonna stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there...
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing...
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
No, see, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail
See, you're
out.
not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
It's just, sometimes it's like, there's this achy, I don't know what it is. And I'm not sleeping very well at all. And all my sweaters are snagged. I mean, all of them.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
It is. Thank you. Ow!
Oh, come on. Ow. If you would just...
Don't!
Try to see things my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can go on? We can work it out. We can work it out.
Hi,
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I am here to go over sort of the results of our survey and to kind of explain more in depth about what our subject is about. So, our subject is men and women handle relationship issues differently, essentially, and that's what the book sort of explains. The book says that women monitor their relationships more closely than men. The class results are pretty conclusive that, and in the community results, that people believe that women are much better at communicating than men are. All of the differing results had to do with men. Women were undecided and disagreed a lot in regards to any of the questions having to do with men and how they communicate. And the book actually explains some of that. Studies have been conducted that prove women initiate discussions about issues in a relationship before men. The book also explains that women are more sensitive than men are, and that's why they're more willing to talk about their emotions. And so our class survey sort of agreed with that. Everyone in class sort of agrees with that. And that women are more likely to initiate the termination of a relationship if they feel it is unhealthy. The reverse of that is that men are more likely to engage in behaviors a woman finds unacceptable to promote the woman to terminate the relationship. So our first question was whether or not people believe that men would handle a challenge in the relationship aggressively. And essentially that's what that is. They're handling it passive aggressively, but it's aggressive. So the results are interesting. I guess the takeaway from all of this is that communication is the key in relationships. This class is interpersonal communication. I think that is the key lesson to all of this, is that a healthy relationship handles communication with grace and with honesty. And so if you're communicating with your partner, you're less likely to have a bad result. One way or another, the best way to handle the relationship is through communication. And I think that is the end of our film. Bye.